Hi guys, I'm so excited I get to visit your class today. My name is Robin, but you could also call me Farmer Robin or Farmer Brown. And your teacher asked me to come to your class today and share a story with you guys and tell you a little bit about our farm. Our farm is in Davis, so for you kiddos at Lone Grove, it's a little ways north of you. But my husband and our 3 kids and I own a vegetable farm, so everything that we grow here is all vegetables that you can eat. Yummy things like carrots and peas and lettuce, squash, zucchini, peppers, all that kind of stuff. And after we share our story today, I will take you guys out so you can kind of see what the farm looks like now. We also have animals on our farm, but most of those animals are just for our own family to use or for fun. We've got dogs, we've got cats, we've got pigs, cows, chickens, all that kind of stuff, and I might share a few of those friends with you if we have time. But first, I wanted to know, have any of you heard the story of the Little Red Hen? Raise your hand if you have. Okay, maybe some of you. Good. Well, this is the story that your teacher asked if I would read to you today, so let's get started. A Little Red Hen. A little red hen lived on a farm. A dog, a cow, and a pig lived there too. And one day the little red hen saw some grains of wheat. "Who will help me plant this wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Oh, not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cow. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I will do it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. The sun shone down on the wheat field and the raindrops watered it. Soon the wheat grew tall. "Who will help me cut this wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cow. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I will do it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. Look how tired she is. She's doing all the work all by herself. After the little red hen cut the wheat, she put it into a bag. Now she could take the wheat to the mill. There it would be made into flour. "Who will help me take the wheat to the mill?" asked the little red hen. What do you think they said? "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cow. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I will do it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. The little red hen came home. She put the flour on the table and asked, "Who will help me bake some bread?" "Not I," said the dog. "Not I," said the cow. "Not I," said the pig. "Then I will do it myself," said the little red hen, and she did. The little red hen baked the bread, and when she took the warm loaf out of the oven, it smelled delicious. Here she is in the kitchen. Look at that bread. "Who will help me eat this bread?" asked the little red hen. "I will," said the dog. "I will," said the cow. "I will," said the pig. "No, thank you," said the little red hen. "I planted the grain. I cut the wheat. I took the wheat to the mill. I baked the bread. Now I will eat it all myself." And she did. That's the end of the story. Do you think it was very nice that the other animals on the farm didn't help the little red hen? No, it wasn't. They weren't being good friends to her, were they? A way you can be a good friend at school or a good friend at home is by helping other people around you. I'm sure you guys all do that, right? Thumbs up if you're a good helper. I thought so. Good job. All right, well, I have one little guest here with me. I'm going to have to go find where she is, but I'd like to bring her on camera and let you meet her. Are you excited? Okay, let me go find where she is. I'll be right back. Okay, I found her. Are you ready to see who it is? It's the little red hen from our story. Isn't she pretty? This is one of our laying hens. Hank, our farm dog's trying to get in the video. She's one of our laying hens, and she does a really good job. She lays a really big, really pretty brown egg. And if you look, this part up here on a chicken is called a comb, and down here, this is her wattle. Roosters will have a great big comb, and roosters are boy chickens. She's a girl, so her comb is smaller. And look, you can see her real pretty feathers. Here's her tail, her wings, and her feet. Look at that, she's got some big old claws. But she hangs out with the other chickens on our property, and she knows where to go for food and for water, and they've got a special place where they get to go and lay their eggs, and we collect them every day. So that's the Little Red Hen. I'm going to let her go back with her friends. She's, I think, upset because they're all eating breakfast and I stole her away from it. So we'll say goodbye to her, and I will take you guys out so you can see the rest of the farm. Okay, so I drove us down in our little farm cart to the garden, and what you see behind me, these are called greenhouse tunnels, and we have 3 of them. And the reason why we have them is because it helps us to grow warm weather vegetables when it's cold, and it helps protect the plants and things that we're growing inside from the wind or the rain. And like last night there were really big storms that came through, but all the baby plants and things inside our tunnels were kept safe because the wind wasn't able to get to them and blow them around. We have some things that are growing outside, but I'm going to show you what's inside our tunnels first, okay? Okay, we're inside the first tunnel, and whoo, it's hot and steamy in here. I hope my camera doesn't fog up. But you can kind of see we've got, whoa, 3 different beds behind me. I'm going to turn my camera around and show you what all is growing inside. Okay, so our first bed right here, all the way straight down there, these are radishes. Real pretty bright red radishes. Now, I don't know very many kids that like radishes because they're kind of spicy, almost peppery, but lots of grown-ups like them. So that's something we grow. And then this bed right here, all the way down, that is a bed of beets. I don't have any I can show you because they're not quite ready for harvesting yet, but that's another vegetable that's kind of different and that most of the time kids don't usually like, but they are very tasty and delicious. This bed right here is something you might like. These, I'll show you the flowers on this one. These are our sugar snap peas, and they're going to grow up. See how they have these tendrils on here? They use the tendrils to grab onto the vine, or to the wire that's in here so they can grow up, and they are just getting ready to start putting on pea pods for us to harvest and sell. And then this last bed right here, step over my water lines. It's really pretty and green, and this bed is all filled with turnips. Let me see if I can find one. They're still pretty tiny. They're not quite ready yet either, but here's a little baby one. When they're ready, the white part's about the size of a golf ball, and these are the type of turnips that you cut up and just put on a salad. You eat them just plain. They taste to me kind of like a cross between a radish and a carrot, but they're really super healthy for you. So that's something else we grow. Okay, we're inside tunnel number 2. And before I show you what's underneath this black tarp here, I bet you can guess what's growing over here. Let me see if I can find one up close. Look at that, these are all peppers. Lots of big ones. I've got green ones, I've got orange ones, and believe it or not, peppers can be purple too. Isn't that crazy? The purple ones are my favorite. They're super pretty. This side has lots of hot peppers on it. Those are hot and spicy. They would burn your mouth if you bit into them. So we try and make sure our kids know not to eat those. And then underneath this black are baby lettuces. See them? They're not quite ready to be picked just yet either, but they look pretty happy under here. We use this fabric right here because the lettuces don't like when it's hot, and inside the tunnels it can be really hot and the sun can be really super bright. So that black fabric that's over them kind of keeps them cool and keeps them from getting sunburned. Okay, I told you we grew some things outside too. This is what's left of our squash. There's 2 kinds in there. I picked most of the acorn squash already. This is called butternut squash. And the leaves look really kind of sad because they're about done growing. And the leaves have stopped growing, and it's just all of the yummy squash that's down in there. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Yeah, all down in there. There's tons and tons of them. I have carrots in this one. And then under my bug netting here is where we have our cabbage and our broccoli. And we use the netting on top to keep the grasshoppers and other bugs from getting in there and eating our baby plants as a snack. So that's super helpful. This I think is just really cool to see. Can you see those green lines way out there? These are baby lettuces that are just popping up with all this rain. Gave them a big healthy drink. So now they're ready to stretch up and see the sun. So that's what those are. I just think it's cool to see how it goes in a straight line like that. And then next to our lettuces, what are these? Little baby green beans popping up. We've got a big long row of those, and then this is more squash that we grew. This one, when they get big, they're kind of white colored and they have green stripes. They're called delicata, and they're really, really tasty. You remember those beets I saw in the other tunnel that weren't quite big enough to show? Here's one that's big enough for you to see. Looks like that. And they're really yummy. You clean them up and you roast them, and you can put a little bit of olive oil or salt and pepper or even a little bit of honey on them to make them taste sweet. They're super healthy for you too. See how pretty the color is? Yeah. Over here, if you look really close, in each of these little holes, you can see another round of green beans popping up, just barely peeking their way through. Under the white, I have more carrots, and then these big green bushy things are tomatoes, and they're just about done. I'm gonna have to take them out because the weather is too cold for tomatoes now. Okay guys, well I hope you had fun seeing a little bit of our farm and learning a little bit about how our vegetables are grown and what it looks like on a vegetable farm. Thank you so much for letting me come visit your classroom and share and read a story together. This was super fun. Have a great rest of your day and work hard.